Hello, my beautiful Leos. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle and we can just clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay, so for my Leos in separation, what is going on? Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we have two cards for you guys. Bottom of the deck here, we have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Okay. So there could be habits, obviously, that are affecting this bond here, whether that's on your end, your person's, possibly the both of you. So the two cards we have for you guys, the first card is Sabotage. Okay. It says, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So this could be someone who feels like they are currently in their own way, or they could have had a lot more with you, but their thoughts or their more so negative thoughts were sabotaging that. Or again, in the way it says missed opportunity, I didn't act when I should have. Okay, so these two cards kind of tell me what I need to know here. This is someone who feels like, again, there has been a missed opportunity with you. There's a lot of regret, and it's someone who feels like they had the opportunity to either express how they feel or have more with you in terms of a commitment or move things to the next level, but they failed to do so. And it's because they let their thoughts get in their way. This is someone who feels like they are genuinely in their own way, right? Like an energy of self-sabotaging here. So let's see, guys. Yeah, we have the Death card as well as the Temperance. This person is trying very hard to accept an ending that took place between the both of you, and they're trying their best to make peace with it, but they're very focused on why things ended. I feel like on your person's end, the reason why they may be feeling a lot of sorrow is because they are more so focused on the ending, and they feel like they caused the ending with this, sabotage card here. So let's see. Okay. For my Leos in separation. Yeah, some of you may be involved with this Scorpio here, but what I see is someone who's very focused on an ending that took place between the both of you, possibly even losing sleep over it with that Nine of Swords energy. They're constantly reminded of you. They are aware that you make them very happy, but it's someone who's very stressed because they feel like they didn't act on their emotions when they had the opportunity to do so. Nine of Swords is like worry, worry about the future, feeling very anxious when you think about a situation. Two of Cups. So the emotions are mutual between the both of you. A lot of love here, but again, there is also a lot of distance. It's almost like because they both have masks on here. So it's like, even if you guys are thinking about each other, of course, this is a no communication spread, Leo, but there is this energy of not feeling comfortable enough to be vulnerable with each other. It's almost like I want to be detached at this time, or I want to hold my peace here. Could be a water sign that you guys are involved with. Or a Sagittarius. Yeah, this person's trying their best to make peace with the situation, Leo, but how I see it is someone who is struggling to do so. And it's because the first card is the Death card, which means this ending is really impacting them. They may even tell themselves, I don't want to think about this. I don't want to, dwell on this, that sort of thing. But they're having a hard time letting you go. They feel very stuck on you is the best way for me to explain it. Wow. Okay, so what is the Death card? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, this person feels like when they had the opportunity to pursue a connection with you, they were moving very slowly. They may have felt like they had all the time in the world, or, they could take their time here, but it's almost like something about this ending was very unexpected. And again, I keep getting a persistent download of them almost blaming their self. Like, I should have done something sooner, or I was in my own way. So I think it's impacting them more because they feel like they could have done something differently and the outcome would have been different. Or they feel like they could have done something where the separation as a whole could have been avoided. What's the Two of Cups? Eight of Pentacles. This person is being reminded of you and reminded of when things were actually working between the both of you. What's on their mind right now is how you guys can have some sort of stable new beginning here. And this may be stemming from a place of this person feeling like, hey, I need to work on myself first, or I need to get out of my own way so that I can build something stable with Leo. I also see this person kind of burying their self in work to try and forget about, this situation. Because what I see is someone who's very stressed, where this connection is impacting them on a mental level. So they're trying to find some sort of outlet. And again, I feel like more of the guilt or worry comes from the fact that they feel they should have done more. Okay. Five of Pentacles, yeah. They feel like an outsider, Leo, with the Five of Pentacles. They are missing you, but there is, a level of pride here. Because with the Five of Pentacles, you guys may feel like if this person misses me or they want to reach out, why don't they just reach out? Because in the Five of Pentacles, they are choosing to remain in the cold, right? In original tarot. So for some of you, you're not really sympathizing with this person at this time. But I will say they do feel like an outsider. They do miss you, but there is a level of pride in terms of, I don't know if I want to reach out right now. I don't know if... because with the Two of Cups, like I said, they're wearing masks here. It's this energy of, I am thinking about Leo. I do feel like I was in my own way, but I don't know if I want to be vulnerable, or I don't know if I want to open up about how I'm really feeling. That's why I say that there's a level of pride, or again, someone who's not comfortable with expressing their emotions. Okay, so what is the Knight of Pentacles? Eight of Swords, yeah. Very mentally stuck, I will say that. This is someone who wants to show up as, I'm in control. I can, stick to what I say here, but they feel more stressed or mentally stuck more than anything, really. And that's the best way for me to explain it. With that Knight of Pentacles as well as the Eight of Swords, the reason why they're moving at a very slow speed is because they're not sure what their next steps are. They're not really sure that things will work out in their favor. So there is a lack of belief here. As much as they want to work on things, or there's love here with the Two of Cups, there's a lack of faith of, when it comes to, can we have a turn of events here? Can we possibly get off on the right foot? What exactly are they stressed about with the Eight of Swords? Yeah, a brand new beginning, being able to manifest something that they truly desire. For others of you, they're very stressed about some sort of emotional manipulation here. This could be an energy of gaslighting. This could be someone who feels like, when you did bring up some sort of issue to them, they were more so, they weren't really listening, or they were more so making it seem like it was your fault. Like there's a lot of fault that they're now placing on themselves is mainly what I see here, without sounding too repetitive, Leo. It's like, if I were able to actually take accountability for my actions in the past, or if I was able to step up and say, okay, you know what, that's my fault, let's do this to change it, maybe things would be different. So again, I see someone who's very stressed and placing a lot of blame on themselves. Eight of Pentacles. You guys may be seeing double eights or triple eights, because we have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Wow, Nine of Swords. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So stressed would be an understatement. I see that your person is very up in their mind. Four of Wands. Yeah. Seven of Cups too. They feel like they caused a lot of confusion here, Leo. It's someone who feels like they could have had a commitment with you. They caused a lot of confusion. They were failing to make a decision. And now when they're thinking about coming together, the only thing that is, outweighing, the thoughts of, oh, how can Leo and I come together, is why you guys weren't able to come together. And that stems from, either self-sabotage, or them, again, resulting in them blaming themselves. That's what I see here, guys. Right? Nine of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to work on things. Eight of Pentacles put forth the practical effort, but it's being clarified by the Nine of Swords, which means this person thinks about, putting forth practical effort more than they actually put it forward. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's someone who is thinking about their actions more than actually coming forward and doing something about it. So I see someone who's very mentally stuck on you, someone who does want to figure out what to do next or what their next steps will be. But again, they're feeling very stressed out, very stuck. Five of Pentacles, a lot of questions about what you're up to, a tad bit of a curious energy just because they do feel like an outsider. Okay, it's like a part of them is trying to make peace with an ending, but a part of them doesn't want to accept the ending. That's the best way for me to explain it. What is the Five of Pentacles? See, Five of Swords. They're very mentally conflicted when it comes to this connection, Leo. They're thinking about you a lot, but they're not sure what to do. For some of you, the self-sabotage, we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So the self-sabotage could be this person just being very in and out, being in a very, player-like energy, and now they're wanting something more, but they're not sure how to go about it. Like, it's interesting because your person wants to show up as someone who is taking the lead or someone who is, who could be held accountable, but they're having a hard time putting forth the action because they're more focused on, well, what if something goes wrong, right? Well, what if, Leo doesn't respond? Or it's more so a fear of your response or how you will react to what they're thinking or what they're feeling, causing them to not be vulnerable with you, and with the Two of Cups, I said both of them have masks. So maybe in the mutual energy, you feel the same way as well, Leo. Like maybe you feel like right now is not the time for you to be vulnerable with this person. Maybe there's still some sort of disappointment and energy of being upset about what happened in the past here. Let's see, what is the mental conflict about with that Five of Swords? The mental conflict could be about some sort of impulsive decision that they've made with that Fool card. For others of you, again, it's someone who wants a new beginning, but Five of Pentacles is an energy of, well, let me see when it's going to be the right time, or let me see what's going on in Leo's life so that I'll know. It's like someone who wants to know how you will react to what they tell you before they actually tell you, because there's the fear of things not going their way. Right? So again, this person, when you have the Sabotage card, that could be because of fear, like someone who is fearing a response, fearing an outcome, whether it's fear of abandonment, right? They feel like they were in their own way. What's the Fool? Six of Swords. Yeah, Temperance. Bottom of the deck here, Ten of Cups. This person feels like in a perfect world, you guys would be able to attain some sort of peace together. But I'll tell you what, Leo, this is someone who is going to, or at least right now as of currently when I am tapping into their energy, they are more mentally stuck on you. They are replaying scenarios in their head. They're thinking about what they could have done differently, but they're having a hard time taking the action. Okay? They also feel like you view them in an immature energy because of the way that they've handled things between the both of you. Almost an energy of like, I wish I handled things differently. I wish I could have, again, done something sooner. And it's more so, the first cards are sabotage and missed opportunity. There's more regret here than anything, right? This is someone who feels like, okay, now that I'm thinking about the situation, it's stressing me out, but I don't know what the solution is, right? With the Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Swords, I want to do something about it, right? But what if it doesn't work out? Like that's what's going on in your person's mind right now. So let's see if there is anything that they want to communicate to you. With the Fool card and the Six of Swords in the near future here, I do feel like for some of you, there may be an opportunity to move to calmer waters, but it's going to require your person to kind of get out of their head because we have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Swords. That's a pretty tough energy to be in because the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords is like a lot of worry, and Five of Swords is mental conflict. It's like, do I do this or do I do that? Okay, I feel like doing this, but then what if this doesn't work out? So that's kind of what your person is going through at this time. So let's see. Okay. What does this person want to tell Leo? Okay, so bottom of the deck here, guys, we have no one understands me but you. Okay, so you guys do have a special connection here. This person may even feel like why they sabotaged this connection, or why they did not act on what they were, how they were feeling. Like you understand this person on a deep level, but maybe it came to a point where you're like, okay, I do understand you, but if nothing is coming out of the situation, I have to look out for myself. Okay, split the deck. Wow, it says don't put up with my BS. So this could be someone who feels like, they've caused a lot of drama, or, they've caused you to feel very strung along here. So is there anything else this person wants to tell Leo? Okay. See, why do I deserve someone like you? This goes perfectly with the spread here, guys. That's essentially a mentality of sabotage, right? When you have something great in front of you, but you feel like you're not deserving of it. So that's essentially what manifests in your reality. It's almost like some of you may have fell for this person, but their lack of confidence, or the fact that they were not so sure of their self or sure of this connection, could have led you to walk away. Because this person feels, they actually kind of have you on a pedestal here, Leo. Why do I deserve someone like you is their question. See? And then bottom of the deck, it says, I wish I could be a different person. This person really does not want to be in their own way, but I feel like right now they are not trying to control that. It's someone who is just, because even right now with the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 5 of Swords, they're still in their own way. Why? Because they're still stuck in their mind. Okay, so anything else? I need to figure myself out. So there could be, an introspective period during the separation where your person's trying to figure out what's, what they could do differently, what they could alter here. Because there's an energy of your person wanting to manifest a new beginning. But, generically speaking, in order to manifest, you need to, get out of your own way, and you need to believe in that you're deserving of what you're asking for. So it's almost like this person's asking for you, but they don't really feel like they deserve you. So that then you can see why it's not coming into fruition for them. Let's see. Okay. Will this pain ever stop? Yeah. And that makes sense with that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 5 of Swords energy. This person feels like they can't stop thinking about you no matter how hard they try. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the same card again. No one understands me but you. So there's a very deep connection here, Leo, but I feel like your person, this is more of an issue to do with them, okay? This is someone who's trying to come out of their own way. And will this pain ever stop? I feel like, this card speaks about that swords energy that we're seeing frequently here in this spread. Someone who's very stuck on you, someone who can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like this is something that really impacts them. And I feel like the reason why it's impacting them, now more than ever is the fact that they feel like they're not really doing anything about the fact that they are thinking about you every day, right? So I do see this person very stressed out. Again, like I said, there could be an opportunity that presents itself where you guys can move to a more peaceful state of mind when it comes to this connection, but it would require your person to kind of get out of their way to begin with here. Okay, so my wonderful Leos, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.